storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Washington Huskies and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at 17-yard line on the return. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Might as well give it to him again. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Here's Williams to throw.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, he gets a positive gain.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Huskies.
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front, and this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. inside. It's Williams. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Snagged out of the air. Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Flanagan. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Carr. Got it behind the line. It's Flanagan. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. C.J. Carr firing again. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the point after is good. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They'll run it to the right side. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He makes the grab. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. The Irish, after the chunk played through the air, back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
It's complete. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
This is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms and they start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because you don't want to be living where these big physical linebackers are. This guy, though, completely fearless, crosses the defender's face. He makes the catch, gets absolutely laid out by the linebacker, but he holds on anyway.
Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Play fake, Carr. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Throwing, Williams. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They feed him again. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Throwing, Carr. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
From the gun on third down, Carr got his man. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Play action, C.J. Carr. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The give is to Williams. There's some room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got a step and just dusted the field. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. I'm going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. to throw for it on fourth. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
DB's right up on the receivers. Williams. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Williams will pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Takes the easy completion. Can't get him to the ground. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. Smashes through the tackle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Washington. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that third down and short range.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the left. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Williams. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Intercepted, a first